totally free and enjoy more of what the world has to offer in this action one, because this is where most human beings screw the pooch.
So a little one-person trampoline. Very.
I screen shared it. Like, there's no excuse. Like, phone numbers are just out there. You just got to pick up the phone, smile, and dial. So. Good morning, and welcome back to another episode of the Talk to Tanner Morning Show, where we go over tips, tricks, ideas, and exercises to help make you the absolute best version of yourself, not only for yourself, but for the people you love and care about most. We're big believers in the ripple effect, personal development, understanding our purpose, in alignment with our values, heading towards our goals. Cheers. Good morning to everyone. Getting up and rock and rolling for the day on this beautiful, amazing Tuesday. I hope everyone had a holiday Monday. We were still cracking at it with a few things with the videos and the blog posts and such, and we're ready to hit Tuesday nice and hard. It's a heavier coaching day for me personally, so I hope most of you guys get your stuff done. They say Tuesday is like the busiest, most productive day in the business world. Interesting. Tuesday. I don't know about you guys. Is there a particular week that makes you feel more productive? Is it Tuesday? Is it Wednesday? Either way. Something to think about. Maybe put your most important stuff on those days if you know you're productive with them. And a thought or idea. Today's episode 195, as we see in the top right corner, episode 195, we're talking about social media being a resume. Social media being the new resume. Interesting concept, right? We've always thought about resumes, stacks of paper, and this and that. And more as I've talked to other entrepreneurs, kind of just been researching myself. And whenever these things come up, it's pretty wild how judgment is bad. Do people judge? Yes, is the short answer for that. Should people judge? No. Do they? Yes. So with the understanding of this and not being blind to it, I think it's a good idea to have your social media in line. This is, in particular, we're going to talk just about one or three things is why it would be important to have your social media cleaned up as your new resume. Your resume, the piece of paper with all that kind of crap, screw it, forget it. We can really put together the resume that we'd want for three things with a few tips and tricks. So first, we're going to go over the three kind of main things where I have run into resumes just being better social media profiles, showing online that you're competent, showing online that you can interact this way. I mean, look at all the people who are going to be potential customers in the future. They all use these platforms, and a lot of them dump a lot of social media efforts and marketing into these. So the understanding of these is just another helpful hand. Let's go ahead and go to the board real quick. We're going to go over 3 times where it's probably important. Good morning. 3 times where it's probably important for you to have some idea or to have your social media tuned in as a resume that I have personally noticed from my experience. I'm sure there's 100 more, but so we'll just go social media resume, media resume. So the first one would be job opportunities. Job opportunities. Yes, people look at your social media before they hire you. Turns out they do that. There was been really looking at a bunch of stuff, looking into potentially getting an assistant, all the details of that. And a huge piece of that is looking at people's social media. They will look at what you do in your personal life, what you're posting on. If you're posting about crazy things about Donald Trump, Joe Biden, political wars, you're just arguing with people in general, is that a good recipe to put you in an office space with other people, or just People, again, should people judge? No. Do people judge? Yes. So understanding this can be really helpful for job opportunities, just cleaning it up. If you work in the community and there's posts and videos and stuff like that on there, or possibly just you having your own business now and kind of just showing your clients testimonials, more video. We'll get into the tips and tricks on creating content here in a minute with this article that I really liked, but we're going to go ahead and zoom through these other two. So other job opportunities. So what would be another one is partner. A potential partner. Partners are very, very important, vital to how people move along when you're getting advice. So this could even be like a mentor or someone like that, or potential someone you're going into business 50-50 with, either or. They're probably going to look at your social media. They're going to be looking at what you're engaging on, what you're putting out there, how you're interacting, what are your best tools and your best strengths. That's always a good thing to focus on when it comes to this. But yes, people will be looking at this. And then the third one I wanted to include is housing. This one pretty much affects most of us, depending on where you live. If you live in a city, it's probably a little bigger of a deal, a little higher competition for finding a home. Or even now it's becoming more and more common, say in like an economy like this, or just in general, people will literally pick who they want to see own their home. So say if you're going to buy a house and someone is going to sell, you're going to go try and buy this house, someone is selling this house, and they have 20 offers on the table, chances are they're probably going to try and sell it to somebody that they like. Or if you're looking at people for potential renting opportunities in the city and this and that, yes, people look at your social medias to gauge whether they think you should. People make legitimate claims whether someone is legit or not, if they're a person, if they'd be a good tenant, all this off of social media posts. I'm not saying I don't know the rules and the laws for discrimination in this, but in real estate, I've just worked with a lot of people and picked out a lot of tenants. And should people do that, base that off of picking other people and making their preference off their social media posts? No, they shouldn't. Do people do it? Yes. So kind of under that understanding. So is it fair? Yada, yada, no. I'm just saying be careful, and that a lot of people are looking at it, whether you're looking for a new job opportunity, you're looking for a potential partner, or you're just trying to get some housing off. These are good reasons just in the resume world where you're probably going to get judged a little bit for what you're putting out there and this and that. And if you're active on it, I think it's probably a better idea than not being, but that's ultimately up to you. So I want to bring that up, social media being a resume. Now we're going to come back over here and we're going to share a few tips and tricks on how to expand, how to post, how to talk on social media. Just a few quick ideas that you can use for yourself. You do not need to be posting videos every single day. Unnecessary. Starting out, but starting small and then kind of growing into it. I think it's mathematically probably one of the best ways to go about just exposure, especially if you want something free. Like it's completely free to just stack up. Say if you have a product called Super Water and you wanted to be posting about Super Water nonstop, you don't have any money, you don't want to be paying for the SEO or the boosting the posts and all that. And then you just have a wall of information, blog posts, short video forms, just testimonials, all that shit for your Super Water. Potential clients who we talked about, job offerings, there's going to be people who come and look at that, and it's a nice little platform, another form of resume. So I highly recommend it, and just try it out. I think it's best to try it out to see if you like it, and if you don't, then don't keep doing it. But I'm going to present my screen share now. So let's go just over Instagram. You cannot see my screen like you can on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So I'm just going to yell at you the tips that we go over a few. This article is from Search Engine Journal. They seem pretty legit. I like their spacing and their formatting. Let's just kind of go over some of their tips and tricks that they're talking about for social media so you can maybe pump up that resume and just get more good eyeballs on it. You know, if you go to the social media channel, you're like, oh yeah, this kid's probably an entrepreneur trying to hustle people. He's in coaching, et cetera, et cetera. People want to know what you do. So less text and more video. Recommendation 1, less text and more video. So just creating a video, it's pretty common to be uncomfortable with video right off the bat, but it turns out no one gives a shit whether you're really, really good or really bad. If they like it, they will watch it. And if not, then they'll move on to the next and there won't be any harm feelings. We should probably air that out. Or at first, I know personally when I was first starting to make a lot of videos, I thought I sounded like an idiot and I didn't really like how I talked. I didn't like my voice. I didn't like this. So realize that you are going to be your own worst critic by a landslide, and everyone else, they'll either love it and give you some good feedback on it, or they'll just, if they don't like it, they'll probably say nothing and just move on to the next. People are a lot busier than we think. So next would be take your own photos. I see a lot of these in the coaching space, just like these one-liner quotes. I don't know if those actually generate clients. They take 2 seconds to make, and it's kind of just a visual. I think it's a little cheap on the marketing, and I don't really like them. I think they're not as great as versus making a video of you talking or writing a blog or something like that. I don't think the depth is there, but who knows? Maybe it converts clients. I've never really stuck to that, but taking your own photos, using your own photos with your own friends, with your own family, with your own experience, with your own career, with your own products, stuff that is unique to you, because this is a competitive advantage that you have and no one else does. You are the only you. So that's your unique advantage. A lot of times things get jumbled up and you can't tell the difference between anything, but that's a good idea. So taking stuff from your own life and making photos with it, posting it as content, giving short descriptions on it, repurpose your content, share customer testimonials and reviews. This is one I need to do a lot more, and definitely trying to apply it more on. Right now I'm restructuring my website and trying to get a cooler layout for the testimonials and the reviews. One of my clients just recently just sent me a thank you card and was saying like, Tanner, you 4X'd my business. I can't believe that we've been working for over a year now. Thank you again so much. And it's just like, damn, I should probably put that crap on social media or take photos of it or however I need to go about that. But sharing customer testimonials and reviews, or just getting a new job, say partnering up with somebody, making that kind of stuff public makes you look super professional. And people like to work with people who are doing good shit. So maybe that could be an opportunity for you. Sharing customer testimonials and reviews. Search for the latest visual trends. I would say we could just kind of turn this maybe into looking at competition. If you don't know what to do, it's usually a good idea to study other people who you like, study other people who are doing what it is that you want. Maybe they already have a house. And for example, I like saying my goals out loud. I think it gives them they make them a little more real and people are on the same page as me. I want a house in Denver. I want a house in Florida, and I want a Sprinter van. These 3 things I currently do not have, and I want them. So talking to people who have these things and then working backwards is probably a good idea. So, or if you're not that clear on exactly what it is that you want, then finding people and who inspire you and then saying what they got and kind of work backwards from there. The work backwards method works really good, makes it really clear. Just don't let it's way down the road. Like for me, that's probably a decade down the road before I have all that stuff paid off in cash. So don't get too distracted that it's going to take some time along with that. It's definitely part of it versus feeling good that you have a clear next step, because that's usually what trips me up the most personally from my own experience. Is like, I don't know what to do. What do I do next? And that can be very frustrating and complicating. So we want to be able to know what to do next. We're looking for visual trends, studying competition. Main point. Hosting competitions, doing, I would say maybe talking about like just giveaways. Think it'd be really cool to do giveaways. Like if you come on the show, we'll do a giveaway, or doing some type of giveaways, or making some type of offering to people. Have you ever seen someone post about trying to get a job saying like, I will pay somebody this amount if they can help me find a job with these parameters? I think it's kind of a clever idea. I've never done it. I wonder if anyone would do it. But I'm telling you, people are going to look a little harder if there's like some type of prize. So that's a cool idea for social media, figuring out some type of giveaway. I've been seeing other, there's this, went to high school with her, Peyton. I saw she's doing some challenge with women, and then it's, so you got to do these progress pics and stuff like that, and then winner gets a prize or something. It's like, damn, that's really clever. That's really smart. Need to do something like that. But so shout out to her. But that's it. That's all I wanted to kind of go over here. And the last one would just be figuring out calls to actions for your social media. But the whole point of this was to chop it up, to show that social media content is important on your end as well, even if you're just touching up a few minor things to make it look a little better. See what you could do. If you're looking for a new job, if you're looking for partners, or if you're just in the rental markets and you're looking to go buy a house, I think having your social media updated is very helpful. And remember, you do not have to post a million things, just a few things, maybe every month or so, to clean that stuff up. Or maybe this is the gateway to inspire you to start chucking crap out in the universe to let people know this is what you do. Again, the math is broken on this. If you post out something that trends and thousands of people see it, it's hard to knock on that many doors in a day. You know, the connection's not the same as person to person, but it is, most businesses are just a numbers game. All righty. That's all I have for today. I wanted to talk about social media, touch on that, and also inspire myself to clean up what it is I have. My favorite point from today would probably be using more testimonials and reviews for my own product, for my one-page life plan. If you are interested in understanding your purpose, your values, your goals, and you would like to go through a personal development course that I have created, it is called the One Page Life Plan. It is over 12 weeks, 6 courses with me, mano a mano, and you're going to have to answer a lot of questions, and you're going to have to do some homework, and we're going to have to be working pretty hard with each other for 3 months. But hopefully that'll give a lot of clarity to what it is you want to do with your business moving forward, what it is you want to do with your personal health moving forward, and have a real action plan in place. So that is the sole service I'm offering right now. It's the One Page Life Plan. You can click the link and chat with me to talk more about it. Other than that, I'm out of here. Be on the lookout for my blog posts that are coming out every weekday. And that's all I got for pitching and rants. So cheers, friends. Happy Tuesday to you all. I got to get off here. I got to work myself. You guys have a kick-ass day. Keep getting stuff done. Do something nice for somebody today. Learn something new. Improve some type of skill. Make you a better version of you. And remember, you are the only you. So you're in charge and you have the choice and the say to do so. Cheers, friends. I'm out of here. Until next time, I'll be back here live Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. Central